Hello and welcome to another update video about oil. It has been heavily requested and we take a look at oil today. Obviously oil made a new low, so the bulls had plenty of time to prove that an overall downtrend is over here. But indeed, it lost support. We had bullish support here on the chart. I did take it off the chart now because it's not relevant anymore. But that support was broken and the bulls were not able to hold that support range, indicating that we could now be at the beginning of a new drop to the downside, obviously. I can't remember where exactly that support was. It was somewhere around $70. When that broke, it came down all the way very quickly to roughly 63, indicating that, there is another sell-off coming. And it looks to me as if this entire sideways range that developed between December and April was just a B wave, okay? So we had here an A wave, a B wave down, and a C wave to the upside in B. And now we are heading down. It's always after a possible bottom that what do we need to see? I always say that. We need to see 5 waves up, which we didn't get. Possibly we did get them, so there was a case to make that, okay, we had a 5 wave up. But even if we had them, what we need is it needs to hold in a 3 wave pullback a support zone. It's one of the advantages in Elliott wave that it tells us very clearly when a trend is broken. And that support broke and it made a new low. So the warning was accurate and now we are heading further to the downside, meaning that within our green support area here, this is the long-term support area I already defined a year ago, more than a year ago, when oil was still way above $100. That price would get into this region and it seems like the overall correction isn't finished. I'm counting again this low that was made in December as an A wave low, the top here in April as a B wave high, and we're heading down now in a C wave. It looks to me as if we completed on the way down a small 1-2 setup and we're now in this circle wave 3. Within that third wave, it looks like we made another small 1-2 setup. This looks like a third, here maybe a fourth, even though that comes up quite a bit now, and then a 5th wave down. So this structure is going to be subject to change, and we may need to adjust that quite a bit. But currently it is a valid count, but it has to be adjusted if we break into the wave 1 price range here with this swing high. And that would be if we break above $74 here. But until then, we can focus here further directly on the downside. And I think with this structure, as long as we're holding that level that I just highlighted, so below roughly $74, we should be able to get sort of into the $50 to $60 region as it seems, okay? I'll keep you updated, of course, but it also seems like we're currently following a trend line. We could add that trend line here. They are never super accurate, but they work until they are broken, and so they always can be a good guide for certain pullbacks. It might pull a little bit higher before it continues to move to the downside here on the oil chart. But this is sort of just a roadmap how this could play out. Again, what I don't like about this count is that this move up is quite impulsive. Well, not impulsive, but it comes up quite a bit, this yellow wave 4. But then again, on lower time frames, we see all sorts of distortions. And eventually the idea would be to head down lower now, especially as long as we stay below. And that is sort of really the important level, below $83 here, this high, which was made in April. Now again, target for the third wave would be we take the length of the wave 1, we go to the high of the wave 2. And now, because the subwaves were already that much extended, I would make the case that this can head down into an extension level. So we might be looking at something like the 2.618 extension around $61. That is certainly quite likely here for the 5th wave of the third wave, because ideally this 5th wave in yellow would go below the 3rd wave in yellow there. So I'll keep you updated about that one. Always bear in mind that the subwave structures may need more frequent change. This is sort of what I have at the moment. If anything changes, I'll of course let you know. And then we've got the Brent crude oil chart. So do we have anything different here? So this was WTI. This is Brent Crude. And on this chart, we are also heading down in a very similar structure. I like the count better here with this C wave down, yeah, and the 1, 2 already done, that we're now in a third wave, and this looks much better here with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this structure looks a little clearer than the structure on the WTI chart here, where we had that strong wick to the downside. I mean, alternatively, we might be looking here at a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 setup or so, or even an ending diagonal if it gets very, very choppy. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this morphs into an ending diagonal. But most importantly, on both charts here, Brent Crude and WTI, we have a downtrend, a valid downtrend. Also here on the Brent Crude chart, we might be able to add some kind of a trend line that might guide us well on the way down further. Looks a bit like an, the descending broadening wedge or something, which could help you to find out when we break out. But overall, I wouldn't be surprised if this is heading now down lower and over the coming weeks, and I will keep you updated. Again, here on the Brent Crude chart, it's the also the April high here that would be invalidation for this count, and we talk here about a level of 87.40. Okay, that's my update about oil. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.